Welcome to today's episode of Gender Unity Journey. So today we'll be talking about emotional expression, how men and women, react differently, with regards to emotions. So that is what we'll be talking about today. Oftentimes we feel happy, oftentimes we feel joyous, oftentimes we feel pain, oftentimes we feel heartbroken. So today we'll be talking about how men and women react differently to this emotion. And as we always do, we'll be itemizing it into three. And the third one is the most important. So stick with me as we dive in and express what we have today for you. Emotion is the language of the heart. So the first thing that we have here today is emotional expression is shaped, not flawed. Like I expressed in the other video that I gave an instance of what happened when we were growing up, if we are giving an injection, we feel, the same intensity of pain, but most of the time or often time, the boys are asked to be a man, while the women are, allowed to cry. They are allowed to express their feelings. So this tends to, over time affect the way we feel and react to things with regards to, emotions. That's why oftentimes women tend to express their emotion while men tend to keep quiet while they go through things. That is why. So this is the one that comes from conditioning. This is the one that comes from the nature of training that they receive while they were growing up. Different training pattern, the same environment, the same pain intensity, but different lesson. Different lesson. Men tends to hold back. And this is different. Okay, let's give another instance. When it comes to relationship, when a man sees a woman that he likes or love, what do? Like in this aspect of emotion, men tends to be expressive. Men tends to, give prior information. They used to give green signal to the girl that they want. Most of the time, they talk to the girl. But this is not the same with the girls. Because oftentimes when a girl, fall in love with a man, he tries to do some, she gives some silent treatment that are unique. The girl expects the man to, be able to read the room. So what we are trying to say is men and women react differently emotionally. Emotionally, apart from individual differences. So the conditioning or training that one is given in a family oftentimes affects the way they react to emotion, the way they react to pain, the way they react to happiness. So that is it. The second step, the second thing that we have here for us is different style, same depth of feeling. Different style, the way they express their feeling. When a woman is angry, most of the time she will walk up to you and tell you that she is angry at you, you do this, you do that. She can cry. And she expects you to understand. Maybe speak to her softly, gently, explain things to her, calm her emotions down. But that is not the same with a man. That is where it gets complicated. Your man in this condition expects you to be able to read the room. A man can be angry and will not be talking to you. He might not cry, he might not do anything, but it is left for you. Most times, men always keep silent when they're angry. When something bad happens to them, they rarely break into tears. They always try to be a man. As they were taught, remember our first point, training, the conditioning that they have. So that is what gives them this style. Just like the child that, I gave scenario of. If you bring two child, maybe they are 10 years, a girl and a boy, and the boy is given an injection, and he was asked to keep quiet, that he's a boy, he's a man, be a man, try to be strong, and he's forcing himself to be a man. His body is getting acclimatized to pain. But when a woman or a girl of the same age is subjected to the same pain and the person is allowed to cry, she's allowed to express her feeling, she's allowed to relieve the burden of her heart. The same intensity, different style, different style, the same emotion, the same thing happened, but they react to it differently. So it is left for us to understand each other so that it won't bring problem in the family. You as a man, understand the woman. Don't see it as, oh, my wife is complaining too much. Every little thing. Is it only you that go through it? Am I not? I'm the man of the house. I'm going through the same thing. Chill. Your conditioning, your training, your style is different from hers. Her conditioning is very, very different. And you can't change her. You won't change her. It is not going to be abrupt. Allow her to talk to you how she feels about it. And you as a woman, try to read the room. Try to read the room. Know when your husband is mood. Know when your man is mood. Understand him. So this will, lead us to the third point of today, which is the most important. If you have not followed our page, please click on the subscription button and follow us. So the third is respecting differences. Respecting differences. That is the key to resolving conflict. If you want to settle, you have to understand each other very well. So the key thing that I want you to take from today's video is to study your partner and know how he or she reacts when she is emotional. When we are talking about how women react, it's not all women that do this, but we are giving you, the average data that most women, this is what they will do. They will break down, they will complain, they will talk to you about it. So try to understand how your partner expresses her emotion so that you won't misunderstand her. Emotion is not the problem here. Remember, emotion is not the problem, but how people react to it. I'm somebody that when I get angry, I don't talk. Me, for example, when I get angry, I don't talk. I expect that person that, got me angry to read the room and understand, oh, I am down for something that maybe she or he did to me. I expect her to, understand things and talk about it. But I will not be the one to, initiate the conversation. That is just me, for me. I also have a friend. There is something that happened between me and one of my friends before. So we went somewhere and, she was ill. So we were there. I was talking with my friends, and she was there with me. She's someone that whenever I notice that if maybe she's sick, I used to notice without even her telling me, because we used to be close to each other those days. So that particular day, she was down. She was trying to let me know, and I was the only one there that could help. We tell me I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling like that. I'll tell her, oh, go and get food. I will join you soon. Go and get food. Go and get food. You'll be fine. I was not able to interpret that message that day. It was later on that I realized what was going on. So trying to understand the person that is around you is one of the important factors. One of the things that will help you to, resolve conflict. So thank you for being part of this wonderful program today. So share your thoughts on the comment section and follow us for more. Thank you.